Welcome to this special presentation brought to you by the Trans-Pacific Science Council. Today, we explore how coastal Pacific nations are coming together to confront the global energy crises with innovative, renewable energy solutions. These nations, scattered across the vast Pacific Ocean, are harnessing the power of the sun, wind, and water to create sustainable energy systems that benefit their communities and the planet. As the world grapples with climate change and the depletion of fossil fuels, the need for renewable energy has never been more urgent. Coastal Pacific nations, with their abundant natural resources, are uniquely positioned to play a key role in this transition. From rising sea levels to increasingly unpredictable weather patterns, these nations are not only vulnerable to climate change, but are also taking bold steps to address it through clean energy solutions. One of the most promising resources for Pacific nations is solar power. The region enjoys year-round sunshine, making it an ideal environment for large-scale solar installations. Countries like Fiji and Tonga are leading the way in deploying solar power systems, both on a small scale, to power homes and communities, and on a larger scale, with solar farms contributing to national grids. These efforts are helping reduce reliance on imported fossil fuels and lower energy costs for local populations. Wind energy is another critical component of the renewable energy mix in the Pacific. With vast stretches of coastline, many Pacific nations have access to strong, consistent winds that make wind turbines highly effective. Countries like New Zealand and the Cook Islands have already begun installing wind farms, contributing to a cleaner and more resilient energy infrastructure. By tapping into wind power, these nations can diversify their energy sources and reduce their carbon footprint. Hydropower has long been a staple of renewable energy production in many parts of the world, and the Pacific region is no exception. With its many rivers and streams, countries like Papua New Guinea and the Solomon Islands are harnessing hydropower to provide clean electricity. Small-scale hydropower projects are particularly beneficial for remote communities that are not connected to national grids, providing them with a reliable, off-grid energy solution. The Pacific Islands are not working in isolation. Through regional cooperation, nations are sharing knowledge, technology, and best practices to accelerate the adoption of renewable energy. Programs like the Pacific Islands Green Energy Fund and partnerships with international organizations have enabled Pacific nations to access funding and technical expertise to scale up renewable energy projects. Collaborative efforts, such as the development of regional solar and wind energy networks, are also helping to stabilize the energy supply across multiple nations. As these nations continue to innovate and scale their renewable energy infrastructure, the future looks bright for the Pacific. By embracing solar, wind, and hydropower technologies, these countries are not only securing a sustainable energy future for themselves, but also setting an example for the world. Their collective efforts show that even the smallest nations can play a pivotal role in addressing the global energy crisis. Through cooperation and innovation, the coastal nations of the Pacific are charting a path toward a cleaner, more sustainable energy future. Their leadership in renewable energy serves as a beacon of hope for the world. The Trans-Pacific Science Council will continue to support and amplify these efforts, ensuring that the knowledge and solutions developed in the Pacific are shared globally. Thank you for joining us today to learn about these inspiring initiatives. This collaborative approach not only strengthens regional ties, but also fosters a culture of environmental stewardship. By leveraging cutting-edge technology and indigenous knowledge, These nations are pioneering solutions that balance economic growth with ecological preservation. The Council's role in facilitating dialogue and resource sharing is pivotal, as it bridges gaps between policymakers, scientists, and local communities. Together, we are not just envisioning a sustainable future, we are actively building it, one innovative project at a time. Your engagement and support are crucial in amplifying these efforts and making a tangible impact on our planet.